Pal, welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this Lizard Build-A-Figure wave, and in front of me we have Marvel's Prowler, or just Prowler, aka Hobie Brown. If you're a fan of the Spider-Man comics, past or present, I'm sure you're aware of Prowler, but this is the first time we've actually had him in Marvel Legends form, so it's a new character to add to your shelves. Doesn't come with any accessories, unfortunately, but does come with the Build-A-Figure piece leg for Lizard. On the side we get a picture of Prowler. On the back, as always, you get a little bit of a read-up, and then a list of all the figures in this wave we need to complete the Lizard Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Prowler. Another picture of Prowler, aka not Spawn, on the side. So yeah, let's open this guy up. Pow! Here we have Prowler out of the box. And as I mentioned already, doesn't come with any accessories apart from this Build-A-Figure piece leg for the Lizard. Now, as always, I review the Build-A-Figure last, and only one more review to go to get all of the pieces for that. So check out that videos tab, check out all of the other reviews from this wave, and I will be reviewing the Lizard last. So press that subscribe button and I shall see you then. But for now, let's look at Prowler. Very comic accurate figure, and as I've mentioned already, the first time in Marvel Legends form, so I'm very happy to have it and add it to the Spider-Verse on the shelf. Classic comic book design, clean paint job. It's on the Spider-Man UK body, which I think is a decent body mould. At first I thought it was the same cape as Mysterio, considering it's got like the round neck piece, but no, it's a new cape. And yeah, it's pretty good. I like the metallic purple. Both the pieces on the wrists and the ankles are like wobbly and movable, which some people find annoying, but I don't think it's a problem. Customizers can pop off the hands if they want and glue them if you want to. I've seen Optimus Prime take off the hands and put Machine Man's fists on there, so you have some different options. And I guess that's probably my only gripe about the figure. It would have been good to get an unmasked Hobie Brown head and then maybe some interchangeable hands as he is used to fighting. But the claws make more sense for the Prowler, as Hobie Brown used his genius level engineering skills to create these like wall crawling gloves, gauntlets, whatever you call them. But yeah, decent figure, people. As I said, you know what the body mold is, so I'm not going to go into articulation or anything like that. But if you are curious of the Prowler character, then this would be the perfect time to say, Prowler, who is he?
So this is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is he? And I try and give you a little bit of information about the character that this figure is inspired by. So, Prowler, who is he? There has been a few different versions of the Prowler in Marvel Comics, but I'm going to focus on the first appearance of the Prowler, which was in The Amazing Spider-Man 78 in 1969. Real name Hobie Brown, who was an engineering genius who used his skills to create this Prowler outfit. First thought to be a villain due to stealing, but after a heart-to-heart with none other than Spider-Man himself, he changed his ways for good. He stayed close allies with Spider-Man and was even one of the first people to impersonate Spider-Man at Peter's request to help him keep his identity secret.
There you go, so I hope that helps. Again, I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a little bit of information about the characters these figures are inspired by. Now, let's get into some comparisons. Not going to do too many for Prowler, as it is Toy Fair weekend, and I want to get this review up quick, as I'm assuming there's going to be lots of Marvel Legends reveals to talk about on the channel soon. But let's bring in Peter Parker here. Obviously, this is the 2-pack Peter Parker that came with Mary Jane with the unmasked head. Now, if you wanted to get an unmasked head for the Prowler, obviously you could use the Black Panther figure, the old Civil War Black Panther figure that came with an unmasked head, as we have got an updated one, so it's a different variation. Or I've seen a few people use the Baron Mordo head as well, as that didn't really resemble, I'm not going to attempt to announce the actor's name from Doctor Strange, something Ejiofor, Chidiatal Ejiofor. See, I've butchered his name, I shouldn't have said it, Anyway, they look pretty good together, to be fair. As I said, these two are best friends in the comics. As I've already mentioned, the Prowler used to be a bad guy. Spider-Man changed his mind. Now he's good, and they're friends in the comics. And Hobie Brown has even been dressed as Spider-Man, so Spider-Man and Peter Parker can be in the same place at once to help keep Peter's secret. So yeah, an important character for the Spider-Verse. Been around for a little while now. Mentioned already that he's on the Spider-Man UK body mold. So there's the Spider-Man UK. I do think it's the same chest and leg pieces, so again, articulation is the same if you've got this guy. This guy just doesn't have a peg for the cape in the back. This guy does, so that's something they added. But yeah, very decent figure. I've been having him stand all panther-like, haven't I? I should stand him tall so you can see his size. But he is pretty decent, to be fair, and he stands without balancing on his cape, which always helps as well. Yeah, as you can see, about the same size as them all. And then to finish off, here is the Prowler compared to all of the other figures that I've reviewed in this wave so far, including Mysterio, Spider-Woman, Gwenpool, Spider-Man Noir and Lasher. All of these reviews are now on the channel. Check out that videos tab if you're interested to hear my opinions on any of these figures. Obviously, we got one more to go and then the Build-A-Figure. So as I always say, please hit that subscribe button, would be much appreciated. And yeah, let's hope for lots of Toy Fair news. This is pre-recorded, so if there has been news early in the morning, I apologise, but I'm hoping to have a video up on the channel at some point on Saturday or Sunday morning. So until then, I'll see you on the next one.